Scorpio in love or Venus in Scorpio? When I see Venus in Scorpio, I get little chills. This is a very interesting placement. These people are probably the most intense lovers of all, and everything to do with love for them is very do or die or black or white, or it's very intense. They either love you with all their heart and soul forever till the end of time, or they just don't give a fuck about you. So it's kind of an uncomfortable place for Venus to be in because Scorpios are so controlling, and they can take a long time to let their guard down in love because they're kind of spying on you. They need to make sure that you are good enough for them, first of all, and also that you won't betray them. This is a very paranoid Venus sign, and yeah, it can be really difficult, but some of the gifts is they're very perceptive to people, and they can become quite good with studies like astrology and looking at the deeper nature of things like psychology. They can be good psychologists, but their way of relating to people is very intense, and they can be kind of not always socially popular just because people sense the intensity. They sense that they're maybe being analyzed, or they're being very closely watched by this Venus and Scorpio person. But or it depends on who the person is, because people can also be hugely attracted to this type of attention. Like when a Venus and Scorpio person hooks onto you, it is really an experience like nothing else, because they want to love your soul. They are very attached to you, and they will give you a ton of attention, just so much overload. But if you betray them, they will never be able to look at you the same way again. And they, one of their challenges can be learning forgiveness and learning how to love unconditionally, like Venus and Pisces, but having maybe a little bit more of a difficult time with that. These people need to be in relationships. They don't like being single. They want to share their life and their soul with someone so badly, and they're very sexual. They need a lot of sex, but they don't easily trust people. So this can get into a kind of sticky situation where they're maybe having sex with people that they don't really trust and then attacking them when it turns out, yes, this person was not to be trusted. They were right. But who knows if their paranoia was creating this situation to begin with, or if the person actually was untrustworthy, or if they just felt intimidated by the Venus and Scorpio's presence. Women with this Venus can be very sexually intense and very obsessive, and like to exert power over a man, like by, hooking him in, like with the sex. But there's always good. Yeah, these people are very psychic, that they can be very good at sex and very intense and loyal and loving and devoted to you forever. But it's very serious and intense business to them, love is. So watch out for this one. If you're just looking for a one night stand, or you're a player, I mean, maybe don't mess with this chick. Or if you're a lady, watch out for this guy, because they might never forgive you for something like that. But you have to look at the whole chart, of course. You always have to look at the whole chart. You got to look at the moon sign, the Mars sign, Venus sign, sun sign, everything. Anyways, that is all.